Coach, welcome to today's post-match presser. Coach, if you can just kickstart things for us with giving us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Yes, good evening. Equal in the beginning, I think the first 15 minutes, none of the teams getting fully the control of the match. Pretty much the same approach from our opponent, and in the first leg of the game we tried to change a little bit today to be more aggressive and trying to make sure that the ball to their talented players up front is coming from far, if it's possible from Darren. And little by little, I think we start to control the scenario. Obviously, getting the lead gave us a little bit more of calm and confidence to feel even more comfortable on the field. And as a consequence of that, we got different opportunities. I think even before the second goal, we have 2-3 good chances. The ball was rolling around their goal all the time. Creating many different good situations for us. With Dion in the left, they have big problems there, and little by little I think we managed to control the game. Second half, leading to 0, they must do something else. There was a period with more control of Cape Town, but not making us suffering really. And we should have capitalized early in the second half, the 3-4 good chances that we have in transitions to finish the game nice and early. But in the end, I think we were better than Cape Town today, and yeah, as you can imagine, I'm so happy to be again with the team, with the guys in one more final.
We're now open for questions from the floor. Please by show of hands, identify yourself as well as the media company you represent.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
Naledi Afani, MSW. Coach, as you would say, you are cooking 3 cup finals in a row since you came to Orlando Pirates, and you've never lost a game. I just want to ask, is there anything specific that you say to your players, especially in cup games?
I did answer that question many times. No, I mean, cup football is different than league football, and the reasons why are obvious. I don't need to describe it here. And we are in, for whatever reason, which is not only one, probably many. The talent of the guys is always there. Our approach is pretty much the same in each and every game. But we bring in something special, probably in terms of mentality and ambition in this type of games, that is taking us to the last games in each competition. Like you said, is our third MTN8 final in a row. We managed to be in the end of in the finals of the South African Cup as well, which is something that we need to give the value that really have, because it's, together here we play in a final every 5 months, something like that. That might be the average around, and it's something that is not really common, and we're getting used to. It's nice, but at the same time we have to understand that it's not always possible to find yourself in a final, even when you are a big club like Orlando Pirates. So we need to enjoy this moment. The guys needs to really realize what they are doing, because they're writing a fantastic chapter in the club history. So they must be proud, fans, players, families, everybody. And yeah, let's keep going.
Afternoon, Coach. Kamkhar Mukhali here from our Felicidades on winning the match and going through to your third MTN8 final. Coach, looking at the two games, the game on Wednesday, the game again today, are you happy with how the performance, players displayed, improving the performance on Wednesday? Or I don't know, when you compare the two games, which performance are you happier with the most, irrespective of both results in the first leg and the second leg?
I'm happy, especially with the fact that we are in the final. That's, in the end of the day, the most important for us, for our fans, for everybody around the club. And then thinking the two legs, I think if we split the two legs in 4 halves, I think we were better in 3. Cape Town was better than us on Wednesday in the second half, much better than us. We managed to survive, to come home with a favorable result for us. The 1-1, that's something also to highlight, that even in a not good 45 minutes for Pirates and really good 45 minutes for Cape Town, they couldn't beat us, and it's showing also something from our side. We have the capacity, like I said, in a moment where we suffered a lot and we didn't find solutions there, to survive and come here with a good result and with the opportunity to finalize the semi-final here in Orlando, and we did it. So overall, I'm so happy with the way that these guys are competing. During the 90 minutes, there's always moments for the opponent as well. Credit to Cape Town, like I said also after the match, it's a team that wants to play football, and that's why both legs were, in my opinion, really entertaining games for the fans as well. And in our side, like I said, we have a bunch of young, talented players, but also winners. And little by little, we have to keep building that consistent winning team that everybody, including ourselves, is looking for.
Good afternoon, Coach. Coach, I have 2 questions actually. So, are you happy with the squad you have currently, or you are still going to let some new players come on? And also, what can you say about Sipo and Talente for the first national team production?
I think we have a fantastic squad. I'm always telling the same when you ask me about that, but it's the truth. But at the same time, the obligation of the club, the responsibility of the club is always to keep an eye in the market. It's difficult to recruit talent. It's difficult to do it in the way that the club is doing right now with the players that they are taking to the team, and the amount of talent that they are recruiting. They're doing a fantastic job. And about Sipo and Talente, I said in the pre-match press conference that it's a consequence of the way that the team is playing, the collective performances. It's a consequence of a lot of people talking about the boys. In this case, the national team coach is considering that our players are at the level that Bafana deserves, and we are extremely proud of the time that we can see their names in the list. Is, trust me, it's something special for all of us, for the ones who are going for the first time, for Dion Hoto again going with Namibia, Olisanda with Nigeria. CBC consistently also there, Tito, Rele, and hopefully in the future we can add, even more.
Coach, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
The college was news. Coach, hey, people are talking. They're calling you, they're giving you a Monica name, calling you a cup specialist.
Cup specialist.
Now, I want to find out from you. Most coaches in the PSA, they rely on including yourself, rely on the crowd, they rely on the talent, they rely on divine intervention and maybe luck. Now, I want to find out from you, what is it that makes you special and better than other coaches? Because you're riding the first wave of winning the cups.
Trust me, I know myself very well, better than anybody else, and I don't consider myself any, I'm nowhere near to be special at anything. I'm just trying to understand the place where I am. I'm not pretending to be what I'm not, and that's all. I try to do my job as good as possible every day. I try to help these guys to make possible their dreams, to play football, to do it as good as possible, and we have a big responsibility here, all of us in the club, to try to make our fans as happy as possible. We have the opportunity to change lives sometimes. We know about it, and we do our job. Having that responsibility always in mind. So this is Orlando Pirates. The show is about Orlando Pirates and Orlando Pirates players, and that's the most important thing.
Enes from Kickoff. Coach, you had the young lad on the bench today. Maybe just share a little bit about him. What do you see him moving forward?
Sorry.
Please repeat your question.
The young lad, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you share a little bit about him? What can you expect from him?
Well, he's one of our young talent in the squad. With a good last season in the DDC team, he proved and showed his capacity. He's a young, talented player, very brave, with very good conditions in the goalkeeping department, and that's why he's part of the squad. He's working very well. Today he was part of the 20, and one of the interesting players in the future for the club for sure. It's about him to use the opportunity to learn as much as he can from the people who's working with him every day, from the players with more experience in his position that are around. So all the conditions are there to make it possible.
Take the final 3 questions. Starting with Elena.
Coach, congratulations on the victory and also making yet another final. I look at your goals midweek, open play, 2 set plays today. Is that what you like about the team? That you have this different variation in your play, that if you don't get a goal through this, you'll make sure that you use the set plays. And I think looking at the competitions that you are competing in, this is something that will be key this season, and you have your goals coming from all over the pitch.
Absolutely. It's important to, I think we are a team, the season didn't even start basically, but in the last 2 years who generate, we are in the top in terms of teams who are generating more set pieces, offensive set pieces, corners, free kicks, and it's a consequence of being an offensive team who is always close to the 16 meters box, and it's important for us to capitalize those situations, because actually there is an opportunity to score, and we have to take it like this. And yeah, right now we are in a good space there. We are threatening from many different angles, and set pieces, transitions. Usually, if you put those how can I say, those possibilities, opportunities to score in set pieces or transitions, you're talking about, I don't know exactly the percentage, I don't want to sound smart now, but probably in international football we're talking about more than 50% of the goals coming from those 2 situations. So obviously it's important for us that when we go there we feel confident, and also it's important that the opponent feels that well, be careful, because this is one of the ways that Pirates can also open the score. So today was crucial that we scored our first goal coming from a set piece, and yeah, hopefully it's just the beginning.
Next, please keep it short.
Coach, congratulations on booking another final in the story of something radio. You just mentioned the key players that are going to the national teams as well. I just want to find out how will winning this final also boost the morale in players that will be staying into the team in preparation for the start of the league. Thank you.
No, positively, obviously, nobody, everybody likes, feel a winner, and you feel stronger, and you feel more confident when you win, and you are more happy, and so all of those things creates a good energy. So for sure they're gonna camp with a good energy there, and hopefully transpire to the rest of the people involved, and they can have a good FIFA week for them, and yeah, coming back healthy, and that's all we want.
Final question.
Hi, Coach. Here from Kickoff. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask Coach the progress of Cesar from sort of coming in towards the end of last season, and now not just this game but the last few games, looking a lot more secure passes, a lot more better, winning a lot of his duels. What has been the biggest change as someone works with him every day and sees the progress?
He's playing. That's the big change. He's playing regularly. So that's why you're asking me about Cesane. If somebody else different is playing, then we're gonna change the name. The key is always to be on the field. If you are on the field constantly, it means that you're doing well during the week, you are in a good shape, you are in a good space, etc., etc. And then when the competition comes, you are at the level that Orlando Pirates need. And that's the case. And obviously, as much as you play, the confidence grows, winning, clean sheets, it helps a lot for them. He's surrounded of excellent football players as well, in front, in the left, in the right, behind. So in the end, we try to be a team that makes everybody looks, good. But the key is always the collective. If we take us one by one, we are, I'm not gonna say it. So, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm happy with all the individual performance. In this moment, some of the players are shining more than the others. In 1 month, we will probably be talking about somebody else. It's normal. There's moment of form, but the most important is the team is going, is competing, is playing good football, and is taking the result.
Thank you, Coach. On that note, we've come to the conclusion of our presser. Thank you for your time and participation. Thank you.
Thank you.